Hello and welcome to GRE Mnemonics video number 21. A quick recap of our previous video. Galileo's assistant, the rat, used to tick Galileo's to-do list on theories. Both believed that the Earth revolves around the sun. Rat's wife, the hen, pecked him quite often. Rat's friend, the dodo, came running without delay and informed of a security breach at the nation's border. A Jewish soldier with his tent and his assistants and intelligence officers arrived and took stock of the situation. The defense minister, a judge by profession, decided it is too risky to wage a full-scale war. Alright, so let us learn and understand today's set of GRE words with this short story. The blindfolded darkling beetle was shooting the dummy duckling when it was getting dark. One bullet strayed and traversed the vast green fields of Icrea Company. The bullet lodged itself in a fuel-guzzling parasite in a hangar. Before the plane took off, the syringe wanted to cull the parasite and was selfishly calculating to vaccine all the travelers on board. The plane landed in the Galapagos, where two finch birds were playing Who Doors Win. Alright, so let us learn the words individually. Darkling, clue, darkling beetle with a duckling. Darkling means blindly, growing dark or characterized by darkness. Visualize the African darkling beetle in a shooting range while it was getting evening. We were watching the waterfowl settling for the night on the darkling waters. It was getting dark and the tourists watched the waterfowls settling down in the evening when it was getting dark. Acreage. Clue. Icrea Company had large green fields. Acreage means quantity or extent of land, especially of cultivated land. Visualize vast expanses of cultivated land belonging to some company. The cooperative has grown and thrives despite diminishing farm acreage across the country. In this example, we know about a cooperative has grown despite its diminishing land area. Hanger on. Clue. Hanger with a fuel guzzling ringworm. Hanger on means a parasite. It also means a person who associates with another person or a group in sycophantic manner or for the purpose of gaining some personal advantage. Visualize the parasitic ringworm in the hanger. It hangers on. Thousands of journalists, TV producers, and sundry hangers on depend for their livelihoods on a good election. In this example, we get to know about some areas like the journalists, TV producers, and some set of people depend for their livelihoods on the election mechanisms. Cynical. Clue. Syringe calculating profits. Cynical means skeptical of motives of others, selfishly calculating, negative or pessimistic. Cynical means believing that people are motivated purely by self-interest, distrustful of human sincerity or integrity. For example, we were increasingly cynical about the elections and governments. It also means contemptuous smoking. Many of the young people are cynical about their religion. It also means concerned only with one's own interests and typically disregarding accepted standards in order to achieve them. An example could be a cynical manipulation of public opinion. Visualize the syringe calculating of cynical. They are quite cynical about some of this new technology. So in this example, The people were, rather, the vaccine company was cynical about the new technology. They were trying to calculate some profits. Darwinism, flew Darwin's finches playing who doors wins. Darwinism means the doctrine that natural selection has been the prime cause of evolution of higher forms. Note here that the clue who doors wins is a mnemonic. Visualize Darwin's finches playing Darwinism. The beaks of this isolated group of birds have evolved to match their niche diets and were an important clue for Charles Darwin in developing his theory of evolution. In this example, Darwin studied the beaks of finches on the island of Galapagos and noticed that the beaks evolved to match the diets. Thus, he developed the theory of evolution, also known as Darwinism. Time for quiz. Do you remember the word which means blindly, growing dark, or characterized by darkness? Do you remember the meaning for the word egregious? Do you remember the word as well as the meaning associated with this mnemonic? I hope you got all three of them right. In case you haven't, feel free to watch the video again. Let us know about your experience here till we meet next with our next set of GRE words. Thank you.